Okay, it's the middle of May. It's a very windy, possibly stormy day. So if the wind might cause some problems with the sound, I apologize, but we got to work with what we got. So we're going to take a quick look at the garden, and we have some pretty exciting stuff going on. So as a whole, you can see our asparagus is becoming huge. It's about, the tallest part's about almost 5 feet, or actually a little more than 5 feet now. It's just phenomenal. And then in our main garden, our peas are looking fantastic. We'll take a quick look around the outside just to recap here. So we got peas in this first box, and those two are tomatoes, and then that back wall is all tomatoes there. And then on the side wall, and then the back there, it was beans that I planted. And then this was our spring box in the front. We have some pepper transplants and a bunch of seeds, corn seeds, and some transplants, eggplants, and some squash seeds. So finally we're getting to see some of those seeds pop up that we planted a little over 2 weeks ago, I think. So it's pretty exciting. So the peas are looking fantastic now. They're starting to get up where they can reach the fence. They're becoming full. So that's exciting. Hopefully soon we'll start to see some pea blossoms. I'm not sure exactly, I can't recall how tall they get, but they're definitely looking very strong and healthy. Got some good tendrils on them. Looking forward to soon getting some peas. And then our 4 aromas here are looking good, and finally we get to see the thing that we all want to see, yellow flowers. So could see tomatoes starting to form soon. I don't know, but anyway, it's just cool to see. So they're doing well, getting established. These were planted, I don't recall exactly, maybe like 6 weeks ago. I think I planted them sometime in April, so basically like a month ago or so. So anyway, they were just an experiment, but they're doing well and haven't had any problems. Got them established. This first box is still empty, haven't decided what to plant there. Then this box here, next one is pole beans, so just green beans that'll climb, and they're coming up. I planted them about every 6 inches or so, and we're seeing that you can start to see some that are just starting to come up right here, and the ones that are already up there. So, and then here we've got a very mature one with, you can see the seed that's split there, and then the leaves popping up there, so that's fantastic. And then you can see one right here, just its neck starting to come out there. If I remove that stuff, you can see it's getting ready to flop open. So it's fantastic. I love when the seeds come up. They're really cool. Then over here in this little section, we had 3 different types of beans. Some just different, scarlet runner beans, and some different hyacinth beans. So they're starting to show up. There's one there and there, there. Over here you can see the bean there, and then the seeds popping out there. It's pretty cool. Here's one coming up, and there's some that are already up. So pretty exciting. I love when the seeds come up. It's just so magical. On the back row, we've got 4 different kinds of tomatoes there, or 4 of the same variety, and then 3 different varieties here. And on these ones, we're starting to see those beautiful yellow flowers. So they're looking very good. Exciting. Here's that asparagus once again. Huge and bushy. Wonderful. Then on to the main garden. We have our spring garden starting to really look nice now. You can see the cilantro popping up. Cilantro a little bit. Once again, this was planted 2 weeks before that. And this has been almost 2 months now. So cilantro's coming up. Some of the chard is that lettuce, purple lettuce stuff there. Spinach, we had to cut a bunch of it out. It was all gross and infested, but it's looking okay now. So there's a bunch of carrots popping up there. We got some onions coming up here. Kale's looking good. And then our peas there. So it's looking okay. It's not the most productive and fantastic, but you know, it's looking all right. We could probably start eating a little bit of that kale if we wanted, just a tiny bit. And then over here we had our 2 pepper transplants, the ones that were really beat up when they put in. There's only like 1 leaf that's really fully strongly attached there. The rest are kind of broken off, so we'll have to see if this plant makes it. And the rest were seeds. And you can see very carefully that our okra It's starting to come up. So 5 of the 6 okras have popped up. And then here we can see just barely little basil popping up, little basil seeds. So that's what those little leaves right there are. And then I don't see any soybeans yet. Oh, whoa, there's one right there. So they'll be popping up right there. It's hard to see because they're so tiny at this stage, but anyway, we are getting some stuff. And these are marigolds, yes. And some over there. I'd forgot that I planted them. Looks like they're coming up on the corner there. Over here, we have corn and our corn sprouts. All this stuff happened the past week. We had a few days where it was really warm, and so the magic started to happen. So here's some corn popping up in there. Hopefully you can see that pretty good. And then maybe some marigolds. I don't see any marigolds in the corner here. I'm going to plant in some of these corners too. And then our eggplants, we're still surviving. And finally, we have seen our squash seeds come up. So there's one here that literally just popped up in the past couple days. So I didn't see it the other day. I thought maybe I'd have to replant it. But you can see there's 2 there, and then 1 there, and 2 there. So it's pretty exciting. The squash is coming up. Squash seeds are pretty easy to start, which is why I did that. And okra's looking okay. Or the eggplant still surviving. So at this point, I'm just trying to keep everything established. It's been weird with the be hot. We get a few days of really warm temperatures, and then a bunch of rain, and back and forth. So it's been kind of it's spring, so you never know what you're gonna get. But anyway, it's cool. Seeds are popping up. It's very exciting, and that is what we've got going on for this middle of May. What I want to do in the next week is to put some of those extra peppers that I bought, put some in here. Probably gonna put 4 of them right at the end of that planter box, and then 3 out on the south side or in the front of the house, just to get those in the ground, and then we'll be pretty well set for the year. I'll just need to plant some corn in that box. Anyway, we'll be set. So thanks for watching, and that's it for the middle of May.